So ladies and gentlemen, start clapping again, start going crazy, start going Kirsty Morrison!
Hello. This is quite a nice pub. It's a lot. You're welcome. It's a lot nicer than the pubs I generally go to. I usually go to pubs. I don't know if you're familiar with them. I go to pubs like the Goose and the Horseshoe Bar. Hey. They're the kind of pubs where you pick the barman's pubes out your $2.99 fish tea. It's lovely. And I don't know if anybody's been in the Horseshoe Bar, but downstairs it's just a bar. It's a bar. Quite good. And upstairs it is a room of lost souls. It's just a room where lots of very disillusioned kind of 40-year-olds sit around their lukewarm pints and wonder where their life went. And over in the corner, one sad, lonely man sings an off-key rendition of David Gray's This Year's Love. And everybody takes it very seriously, and nobody speaks. It's like the miners' strike in a room. It's great. So I have noticed that some of the people in the audience are men. Hi. Let's face it, there was always a chance that was going to happen. I know some of you might be quite nervous. You might be thinking, oh fuck, here we go. I'm not going to come on and tell lots of jokes about periods and cake, don't worry. I won't, I'm sorry. Because I hate these comedians that come on and they say, oh, it's awful, all men are rapists, I'm a woman, you don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like, so I'll tell you for the men in the audience, it's fucking fantastic. I lose days, whole days of my life just looking at my own tits in the mirror. just jiggling them up and down, putting some baby oil on them, save a fortune on pay-per-view porn. It's great. It's a big time saver. When I'm not masturbating my life away, which is quite often, I work in a tanning salon. Cancer research, pay my commission. So I give people skin cancer. I wear a lot of real fur, and you know, I just need to start killing small children and wearing their skin, and I think I'll be all the way there to being completely evil. You know, I say kill small children and wear their skin. You're looking quite frightened. I wouldn't actually do that. I would make them into lampshades. What fur to wear? Only got one wardrobe. I don't mind small children as a general rule. I like them if they're very, very far away. And very, very, very quiet. Because you do meet a lot of children, especially on public transport, and you realise why people shake babies today. Some of them are in tonight, that's good to know, it's not just me. I do have some contact with small children through my probation officer mainly, but I've got two small nephews, one of them's 2 and one of them's 4. And I don't want to criticise the way my sisters raised them, but I will. She's not fucking here, it doesn't matter. Because she's a yuppie, and the children kind of reflect this. Because, you know, most children go to the house and the children are running around and they say things like, oh, mummy, can I watch CBBC? And mummy, can I have another bag of Haribo? Whereas if you go to her house and you speak to her 4-year-old, her 4-year-old says things like, mummy, there's no more manchego. Where are all the olives? Good question time on that. And it's made him sort of terribly disillusioned with his life. And I spoke to him the other day, and it was just after his 4th birthday. And I said, oh, hi, not seen him in ages. Hi, Louie, how are you? How's things? You know, how are you? Happy, auntie. And he said, oh, well, I'm 4 now. I went, all right, great. How's that working out for you? How's being 4? And he said, well, I'm taller than my brother. Right, okay, great. I went, oh, see, by the time you're 6, you'll be taller than me. Oh, I'm all about the comedy. And he went, no, Auntie Kirsty, I'm 4. I'll be 5 next birthday. Yeah, I know, next birthday after, the birthday after that, that's, never mind, Louis, never mind. And I thought, I've got to save this somehow, I've got to save this. And so I thought, right, they're going to the toy shop later, they're going to the toy shop, all the kids love the toy shop, I'll speak to them about that. And I said, Louis, what are you going to spend your money on? And he said, oh, I don't know, probably just some dinosaurs. But not one of the boxes with trees in. Don't have time for trees, I'm 4. Alright, cool. And he went, oh, I've got more money in my piggy bank anyway. Alright, great. I said, what are you going to spend that on then? And he said, a speedboat. And a robot dinosaur. And a big boy watch. You know, because I'm 4, next birthday I'll be 5, and I'll need a big boy watch. A Ben 10 one. And it was quite strange, and he's terribly jaded, and I think I know what's happened to these children and what's wrong with them. And I think it's because they eat too much organic food. Because when I was 4, I was too off my tits on like Blue Smarties and Angel Delight to remember anything. The whole sort of first 10 years of my life, it's just like I was on really strong MDMA. It was a great time, it was brilliant. I don't know if anybody also has seen in the papers recently, Tayside Police have done a thing, this is a real thing, this actually happened, and they said, we're going to make it all very politically correct, you can't say manning the phones and blah blah blah. So they said, you've got to say, you can't say people are black, you can't say they're Asian, you've got to say they are a visible minority. Which I like that, because I like my minorities to be visible, because then I know who to fear irrationally and to discriminate against. I quite like that. My boyfriend's half Arab, and it causes a lot of problems because he's not a very visible minority, because he doesn't really look very Arab. So we go places and I like to just take the piss out of him because I find that casual racism keeps the last embers of our relationship alive. But do something. And I go places and I say things, but because he doesn't look very Arab, I just look like a horrendous racist. So a sort of prime example of this was we went to see a film, and I don't know if any of you have seen it, it's called Taken, and the basic plot is guy's daughter kidnapped by a crazy Arab gang. They turn her into, oh, I'm a cocaine whore junkie, oh, what's going to happen? He has to try and save her. It's quite a good film. But we went to see it, and at the end, the film ended and all the lights came on, and I went to my boyfriend and I went, oh, these crazy Muslims. And I turned around and there's just a Pakistani guy behind us just staring at us with pure hatred in his eyes, which was quite awkward. Anyway, thank you very much for listening to me rabble on.